In students, let us learn the next subheading, pregnancy and embryonic development under chapter 3. The development of human being can be divided into prenatal or before birth and postnatal or after birth period. It is of about 280 days. The first 2 months, for example 8 weeks of development, is considered as the embryonic period. From 9 weeks until birth is the fetus. During or after birth, it is called a newborn or baby. The period of pregnancy is divided into 3 months periods called trimesters. The first trimester begins at fertilization. After 1 month of pregnancy, the embryo's heart is formed. The first sign of growing fetus may be noticed by listening to the heart sound through the stethoscope. By the end of 2nd month of pregnancy, the fetus develops limbs and digits. By the end of 12 weeks, most of the organs and organ systems are well developed. For example, limbs and external genital organs are well developed. The second trimester and the third trimester are mainly periods of the growth of the fetus. Second trimester, the first movement of the fetus and appearance of hair on the head are observed by the 5th month. By the end of 2nd trimester, the body is completely covered with fine hair. Upper and lower eyelids separate. The eyes open. The bone begins to ossify. The third trimester extends from the 7th month till birth. Circulatory and respiratory systems of the fetus has developed. During the last month, fetal weight doubles. End of the 9th month of pregnancy, the fetus is fully developed and is ready for delivery. Parturition. About 280 days, the human infant is born. Vigorous contractions and relaxations of the uterus at the end of pregnancy are needed to expel the fetus by sequence of events called labor. The process of delivery of the fetus is called parturition or childbirth. parturition is induced by a complex neuroendocrine mechanism. The signals of parturition originate from the fully developed fetus and the placenta, which induces mild uterine contraction called fetal ejection reflex. The adrenal gland secretes steroids. The steroids stimulate placenta to produce the hormone oxytocin from the pituitary. The uterus begins to contract and relax powerful manner. The cervix becomes fully dilated and amniotic sac ruptures. The baby is expelled out of the uterus through the birth canal, that is the vagina. This process is called parturition or childbirth. Soon after the infant is delivered, the placenta expelled out of the uterus. Labor can be induced artificially by injection of oxytocin into the vagina. If the woman does not want to go through the labor pain, can be done by surgical procedure for childbirth is called cesarean. Lactation. The production and release of milk is called lactation. It involves the synthesis, secretion and ejection of milk. The hormone prolactin secreted by anterior pituitary stimulate lactation after parturition. Usually for first 2 to 3 days, the mother produces a thick, yellowish, high protein fluid called colostrum. Human milk is formed of water, minerals like sodium, potassium, calcium, etc. Fat droplets, proteins, lactalbumin, casein and milk sugar lactose are also present. Colostrum contains abundance of antibodies immunoglobulin A. It is rich in prolactin and nutrients. Breastfeeding during the initial period of infant growth is recommended by doctors for bringing up a healthy baby. Thank you, students.